finishing up the onboarding, and we're going to bring ourselves on the screen. I believe we are to be here. Let's see. And let's do it that way. So now we're here live and want to say welcome again to another ASN training and presentation. That's right. We're going to be sharing a few things with you today. And we just want you to sit back, follow us along, and hopefully it will be uh, something that strikes your interest. You know, we are so, uh, we're just so excited about ASN. We're so excited about this that gives you everything for free. I am so excited that, and guess what? Some new news coming on. Some new things is happening, and I am in the final segment of all of our training segments. I've got about a little over 4 weeks, about 5 weeks to go, but I'll finish them this year. And I am really excited about that because I started out with this and I've stayed with it and, had many different challenges, but I've stayed with it and it is paying off in a big, big way. And so I want to really, let's see where I'm going to start. I want to share with you today about this business, yes, but I really want to talk about the bigger picture, if there can be such a thing. I really want to talk to you about uh, what I am witnessing, what is happening. I do want to share how you can really have your life change through ASN. Now, I really want you to understand this. Uh, we are seeing it happen in various individual lives. And so I want to first off um, kind of do as I try to do in each case. In each case that I talk about ASN, I try to really open up with some facts because I believe that if you know the facts and if you believe these to be the facts, I think history will be known to have taken care of all the other things. And so I want you to really know the facts of, and I didn't, but today I got something else that I want to add. I want to share with you why I am so, so excited about this ASN global opportunity. Well, let me just point out, first of all, if you want this business, it's totally free. And I shouldn't I shouldn't need but a couple of minutes to tell you the long and short of this business. It is totally free. You don't need any money, but you will make a lot of money if you just do simple things, things that you can do in 10, 15 minutes a day and don't have to do anything else. So ASN is a global um, online business opportunity that makes you partners with companies around the world. Good evening to you, Micaiah. Uh, maybe I get that right. But I want to share this with you because you even come on Monday. This is the time you saw I've been on today. I don't come on Mondays, and I don't get involved with a lot of things on Mondays or Tuesdays because Mondays and Tuesdays my catch up days, rest days, relax days, and all that. I know people have been trying to reach me earlier today, but I haven't returned anybody's call. So you're in the same mix. And I've said this before that my time is very important. And over the weekend, I've had such an extremely busy weekend and still trying to get rested up from it. But I felt it needed for me to come and share something with you today. We're about to actually explode something here. Um, the mission behind ASN, yes, we're going to make a lot of money. Yes, we're going to make a lot of money. There's no doubt about that. But that's not the bigger picture. The bigger picture is today I signed on again today to launch a whirlwind nations around the world. And I'm super excited about it because I've been in world missions for decades now. And I have constantly been asking the public to give to help the missions that we are supporting around the world. And it's always been an uphill battle. It's always, I have found out over the years that people that say they love God, their actions don't always match that. Because when it comes to helping, to giving to those that are in need, that gets thrown out the window for most parts. And I'm talking about most Christians. I'm talking about most Christians that I know, most Christians that I interact with, just don't have that sentiment. Don't operate from that position. And we're going to be addressing that from a ministerial platform. Okay. Because if you're a child of God, I don't care who you are. I don't care what your title is. If you're a child of God, you ought to be the first one that have a heart to help the underprivileged. That should not be a struggle. That should not be an issue where you wrestle with that idea. Okay. See, and so came on tonight to tell you that you may see me here talking about ASN, but the mission for me is not for Jerome Jones to make a lot of money, which I am going to do. I'm going to do it just because the program is so simple. The program is so easy, and I don't have to do a lot. I don't even have to be tied down. I don't have to, and it is ASN that is enabling me to launch this worldwide global television ministry. It's ASN, and we're going to have it launched within the next 45 days. We've laid the groundwork for it today. We're going to start creating the program, creating the different shows, and that's going to start next Monday. A week from today. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about that because I started preaching on the television and on radio way back over 40 years ago. And I am just, and I had to pay for all of that stuff out of my pocket. It was thousands of dollars. I never got an offering for it, and I know what it's like to spend thousands of dollars in ministry. You know what ASN has done? ASN has given me a fundraising website. A fundraising website. I'm gonna tell you what the address is, and I want you to go there, and I want you to just do something on that site, because when you do something on that site, you're gonna help us feed the hungry in poverty nations around the world, and you're gonna help us provide clean drinking water and rice to one of three of our missions actually that are in such poverty state that they don't have food. But every time you do something on this website, you're going to be helping us do that. And plus ASN themselves are going to contribute to feeding the hungry. And I'm just really excited about that, because we've already earned some monies to help the poor and needy. And but ASN has given me a site. It is Jerome Jones Ministries Foundation.com. If you're watching me from my laptop stream, you'll see that strolling across the bottom is Jerome Jones Ministries Foundation.com. If you type that in, you'll go to the site. I have a personal site also, which is Jerome Jones, and which will be freeglobalopportunity.com. That's freeglobalopportunity.com. That one is my personal site. But ASN says, because you are a minister and in missions, we'll give you a total new site dedicated to your ministry. Every pastor, every minister can have this. So this is why I want to really come here today to just say, look, you could have this for your own personal self as well as for your ministry. And it is really, really a phenomenal opportunity, because it is totally free. It doesn't take any money out of your personal pocket. It takes no money out of your church. It doesn't take away your time from your obligations. It just benefits you over and over and over and over again. So if you want that, now if you're fine, in the description there are some links, and I got 2 or 3 links there. I don't know where all of them, but I just know that you can click on 2 of them, and on either one of them you could get your own business set up in just a matter of 15 seconds or so. It doesn't take no time. They don't ask you for no credit card, no payment information whatsoever, and you get fully vested as a full vested partner. And what does all that mean? I'm not going to go through all of the different aspects of it because it's too big. Can't do that. But what I can tell you, what can I tell you? What does that mean in a short form? That means that you now have your own Walmart store all over the world. That means you have your own Amazon, means you have your own Best Buy, means you have your own Target, your own Macy's, your own mortgage companies, your own credit companies, your own loan companies, your own cash advance companies, your own clothing stores. It means your own car lots. It means you have your own real estate company. Anything that people buy in a product or service, you have your own store. Now, that's just a little bit of it there. See, it also means, and I want you to understand me, I'm not misquoting something here. I'm not making a mistake and all that kind of stuff. I, right now, also have my own utility service companies. I'm partnered with utility companies all over the world, partnered with Walmarts all over the world, partnered with Amazon all over the world. So now, anytime someone comes to my business foundation website or my personal website and do anything on those sites, I'm getting paid. And guys, the pay is not just a few pennies. The pay is just out of this right through the roof. I mean, you can make an extremely good income from just 15, 20 minutes a day. And you don't have to spend any money. I don't know how much clearer that can be. Now, those are facts. You either believe them or you don't. See, and sometimes you'll say, well, it won't work in my country. That's just nonsense. The very country you say it won't work in, there are people in it doing extremely well. ASN is all over the world, been around nearly 30 years, got over 1 million independent business owners like myself, and got millions and millions of customers, and got hundreds and hundreds of companies, professional companies, that pay them just to put their product and services in front of their customers. And so ASN says, we're going to pay you. ASN said, we're going to build a platform, connect all the clients together. We're going to do it all. We're going to pay for all the technical work. And this business that costs over $100,000 for us to build, we're going to give it to you free. We're going to give it to you. You don't have to pay nothing for it. Okay? So now you don't have to pay nothing for it. Listen, you don't have to pay nothing for it. So what is your drawback? You can't lose nothing. Another fact that I want you to see is that you are spending money for something right now. That's what you're doing. You do it every week. Every week you spend money for something, all right? Well, every week that you do that without ASN, you're throwing money away. Every time you do that without ASN, you are throwing money away. So to the individual that says, Bishop Jones, I need some financial help, but they will not look into a free financial opportunity that will make them loads of income, but they say, I need money, I need help. That person is living in an imagination world. Because see, ASN is not like what you've been in. You haven't seen nothing like the ASN. And so ASN says, look, we want to pay you to do what you're already doing. You know, you're already spending money, but you're not getting paid for it. ASN said, spend the same money at the same stores. We'll give you the same products. We'll give them to you cheaper, and we'll pay you for buying them. And it's just stuff that you would just buy that you're already buying. For instance, I prepared grocery I cook for the team every week. But you know what now? I buy the grocery from my own Walmarts. I buy the groceries from my own store, and guess what? I get paid a paycheck. First, I get the groceries cheaper. Then I don't even have to go pick them up. They bring them and deliver them to my door. And then I get I save on the cost of those groceries because I get them at a discounted price. And then in addition to getting extra bonus checks and commission downline checks, I even get an 8-day vacation free. Now, what did I do? I just bought the groceries that we used to eat dinner Sunday. That's all. That's all I did. And in every aspect of that operation, I saved and I made money. You can do the same thing because you're spending money. See, so it doesn't make sense. The holidays are coming and people say, well, I need to buy gifts and stuff. Well, I get gifts free. I get a gift every time I can get gifts without even spending any money. You can too. I can get all kind of gifts and don't have to spend a dime. So can you. And get paid for getting the gift. You have not seen anything in business like ASN. This business model is off the charts. And like I said, it's free. So someone can come to my website. You can go to that website that I just told you. Go to that Jerome Jones Ministries Foundation.com. Now, ministries is Ministries. That's what it is. It's Jerome Jones Ministries Foundation.com. And if you go there, that's the site that ASN says, Jerome, because you have a ministry, we're going to give you this. And as people come here and do anything, they don't need they can go there and not even buy nothing. And I still get paid. They don't have to buy nothing and I can still get paid. They can go to my other personal site, freeglobalopportunity.com. Got all the same offers. They don't have to buy nothing and I still get paid. That's how powerful this business opportunity is. And if you're not in it and you're listening to me and watching me and you're not in it, you are cheating yourself, your family, and no need for you to ever say, I need help financially. I was talking to some of the ministers that I am helping and have been helping for a while, and they some of them have orphanage, and one in Uganda have an orphan center, one in Nigeria have an orphan center as well, and different ones in India, and I've been sending financial aid to some, and sending training aid to some. And but when I started in this, I said to them, look, there's only so much that we're able to send you financially. And so what I said to the pastors, I'm going to teach you how to work ASN as a business, and it will put money in your business, in your account, that where you can pay all of your house bills, take care of your family, and take care of your ministry and your mission. That's what ASN will do for you. But I said to them, you got to get in the program and you got to show up at the meetings. If you don't show up at the meetings, I'm not going to be sending you any financial aid, because it doesn't make sense. I need to teach you, because it doesn't take much for you to do this. You can do this in 15, 20 minutes a day and make more money than somebody will make working on a job all day. Once you get it started, when you start out with something, you're going to have to get it going and wait a couple of months before you see any finances. And a lot of times people want to just, get it started today, grab the check tomorrow. That's not the way it works. But once you get in the system and you get your first check, you'll get a check every Wednesday, and you'll be getting a check another set of checks on the 28th and 29th of every month. You can earn up to 8 paychecks a month. And remember, this is not costing you a dime. So you can't get so frustrated with a business that spends all of their own money and give you the business free and give you free gifts, even when you don't buy nothing on the site, and give all your customers free gifts, even when they buy nothing from the site, and then give you a paycheck on top of that. See, this is a business that works for anyone. And so I want you to look at it, and I want you to make a decision that you're going to change your financial future. See, ASN says we know we can do it. You know, when I was saying to you earlier, I have my own electricity company, my own gas companies, my own internet service companies, my own cable TV companies, my own phone service companies all over the world, not just here where I live, but I'm talking about all over, not just in my country, but I'm talking about in New Zealand, I'm talking about in Paris, France, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, Austria, Australia, Belgium, Hungary, Denmark, Netherlands, all of these countries that I named and more. The residents and the business owners in those countries can get their electric, their gas, their cable TV, their internet connection service, and their cell phone services. They can get them all from Jerome Jones. And I don't have to handle none of it. I don't have to talk to none of the clients. I don't have to take care of none of the service. I don't have to follow up with no paperwork. I don't have to do anything but go into my back office and get the checks. And every time those individuals pay those bills on a monthly basis, I get paid also. Every month that they make that payment. Do you know how long people keep a cell phone? Just think about how long you've had one. You know how long people pay their light bill? Well, think about how long you've been paying your light bill. How long you've been paying your cable TV. How long you've been paying your internet service. Now, you could have your own company, put all your services in your own company, and get paid for using the services that you're already using. It's impossible, guys, for you to have ASN and not make any money if you simply do these simple things. And ASN has built this platform so good. I'm not even going to get into the platform. I'm about through with the broadcast today. I just stopped here today because this is my off day, and I'm not going to do no business transactions. I'm just here to just say to you, look, you owe it to yourself to check out ASN. Now, if you want to get if you can't find the link that will allow you to get started and check this out, just message me through Messenger saying, Bishop Jones, send me the link. That's all. And you can sign up inside of 15 seconds. How do you make money with it? Just give it away. That's how you make money. Just give it away. You don't try to explain it to nobody. Just give it away. You're not going to sell nobody nothing. Just give it away. That's all you need to do. And people can get started, and they, before they send out one ad, before they recruit one person, before they spend a single dime, they can make several hundreds of dollars. I want you to understand that. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to convince you. No. I made 7 profit sharing bonus checks in my first 30 days, and 4 other checks as well. I'm not going to try to convince you. So I've been here 30 minutes. That's the only time I want to spend talking about that. I want to switch to something that's real quick. In the end of we're in November right now. This is the 13th, and so around about the 20th, we're going to be continuing laying the groundwork for international ministries on television and radio. And I'm going to be launching 30 days from then this worldwide television uh, ministry going into over 50 million households. And we're going to be having some sit down discussions. I'm going to really be talking about how ministers can grow their ministry grow as well as have a business component in their ministry that grows so that they can have the resources to do the things that is in their vision to do. See, that's the big picture. If you're just looking at the income from ASN, you're missing the big picture. The big picture is for the kingdom. That's the big picture, so that ministers that's both here and abroad can have income that is constantly coming into their account, so that they could do more in evangelizing the communities that they live in, and also communities throughout the world. You see, when you have the resources, then you're not handicapped when it comes to doing various ministries. You know, I hear a lot of times people say they've been called of God to do this, and they are start ministries, but they are struggling to pay the bills and struggling to maintain the very smallest amount of activities. You know, well, I'm going to be doing a ministry program that's going to be a marriage that will take place between the ministry and ASN. In other words, ASN is just going to be that vehicle that pulls in income that provide the resources for the ministry to take the gospel to the four corners of the world. And I just believe it's just going to be a show that is going to be well worthwhile for any ministry to follow. And I'll talk much more about that as the time approach. But I want you to see that right where you are now. A lot of times you say, well, I would do this, but what stops you? Most times it's finances. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. ASN said we'll help you. And so many times what I'm dealing with in the missions is the stabilizing of the pastors themselves. You really can't do what you desire to do for others if you're financially unstable yourself. In other words, if you don't have food on your table and you don't have, things for you to take care of your family, it's hard for you to do what you desire to do for others. And that's where ASN says we can help. This ASN business fills that gap. It says, wait a minute, we're going to make sure you have the resources to take care of yourself and your family. And then we're going to make sure you have resources to take care of the ministry and the mission that you say God has called you to do. Now that's the big picture concerning Bishop Jones. That's the mission that I have. See, it's helping other ministries become sufficient with resources that they'll be able to accomplish those visions that they say God have called them to. Okay. So I hope you will get a chance to see farther than just the idea that we're going to make a lot of money. You know, Deuteronomy 8:18 says, "But thou shalt remember the Lord God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant with you as it is this day." So God makes it clear that he's the one that gives you the power. And he also makes it clear for the reason he gives you that power to get wealth, what that wealth is for. That wealth is for the establishment of his covenant in the earth. It's for ministry. See, and that's the big picture here. It's not, see, I don't mix words when it comes to what my agenda is. So I want you to say, well, I'm been struggling and you know, I would do more if I had the money to do it. You know, well, this is an opportunity for you too, and you can do more. The opportunity is here, and it is called ASN. And if you don't have it, you could sign up for it, you could get started, and you can start making income immediately. So many people are going to come out of the Christmas holidays in debt, and it's going to take them 3 and 4 months to get caught up. But if you got ASN, you could come out of the Christmas holidays with $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 going back into your account without you having to spend anything. And plus, you can save money on all your gifts, save money on all your travel, save money on all your restaurant dinners, save money on all your gas that you buy for your vehicles, save money on everything you're doing, plus make money saving money. Listen, I'm done with that. Time for me to go. Evans, I'll get with you tomorrow if the Lord's willing. I'm not going to do anything tonight, but I'll get with you tomorrow. I believe that is Therese Rowe. God bless you. We trust that all is well with you and your family. And those of you that are watching through our other feeds here, we want to say God bless you today. And I trust that you will take a close look at ASN. Take a real close look at it. And don't just look at it from the outside. It costs you nothing to come through the door and look. And if you don't like it, just walk on back out the door. It don't cost you nothing. That's what a wise person would do. A wise person that hear what you are hearing would walk through the door and look around and inspect it, knowing that it doesn't cost them nothing to do it. And if they don't like it, just walk out the door. That's a wise person. But now a foolish person could hear everything that you hear and then come to a conclusion in their mind without even checking it out. And a lot of times we that are saved will say, God, just don't give me no witness that that's for me. That's foolishness. That's all that is, foolishness. You can be my best friend and I'll look you right in the eyeball and tell you, you just got foolishness. That's all that is. Surely not God. And God wants you to, he said, well, okay, it doesn't cost you nothing. And by the way, they are saying that they're giving you something free. By the way, you do need finances. by the way you are spending money. So check it out. I'm Bishop Jones, saying if you go with God, he will surely go with you. And until the very next time, have yourself a Jesus-filled day. Goodbye.